Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. Now, I bet you're wondering to yourself, what is Robbie doing sat down here by Millwall Football Club? I'll explain the reason why. My son, his academy is playing against Millwall's academy this morning. I'm up early. This is what, soccer dads do, right? So they got a game against Millwall this morning. So down here and then on to the game later on against Nottingham Forest. Now, time to get into the transfer rumours. The biggest rumour flying around today for Arsenal is all about Jonny Evans of West Bromwich Albion. Now, he was linked with a move to Arsenal in the summer, to the horror of a lot of Arsenal fans, because they were like, why are we trying to get Jonny Evans for? We're linked again today. Jonny Evans, 30 years of age, a very experienced defender, has been playing really well actually over the past couple of seasons for West Brom, really consistent. And as I said, Arsenal were linked to him in the summer, linked to him again. Now, the rumours are saying that we're close to agreeing a deal with Jonny Evans. Manchester City also very interested in signing him. I don't know if this is what we need, but he is an experienced defender. He is used to the Premier League. By God, do we need an experienced defender right now in that team. So let's see what happens with this one. But the link is there again today. We're also linked today with Fred. Yes, Fred, who plays for Shakhtar Donetsk. He's a Brazilian player, really good player actually, midfielder. More of an attacking midfielder and sort of creative midfielder. But we're linked with him today. Now, Manchester United also very interested in him as well. Is he? Are we looking at him as a long-term replacement for Mesut Ozil, or are we looking at him as a player that we can bring in if Alexis Sanchez goes? I don't know, but we're linked with him today. Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk. If we were to move for him, the price would probably be about £30 million. Shakhtar, who've been very unwilling to sell him in the past, are said to be willing to let him go for about £30 million. Let's see what happens with that one. Now, Alexis Sanchez, again, loads of rumours about him today. We've been told by various sources that Manchester City are already in a bid for him between £13 to £17.5 million. They may be willing to pay for him in this transfer window. I know a lot of fans out there will say, well, that is peanuts for Alexis Sanchez. But the thing about it is that, remember, he's in the last year of his deal. That means, in a few months' time, he can walk away for absolutely nothing. Arsenal will get nothing. So they may be willing to take something even as small as 17 million, because 17 million is more than nothing, basically. So let's see, again, what happens with that one. Now, if he does go, will Arsenal move for Riyad Mahrez? Now, there might be a bit of urgency on this one if they do want to get Mahrez, because Mahrez apparently is being linked heavily with Liverpool. Liverpool just sold Coutinho last night for £143 million. I know they spent a load of that on Van Dijk already, but they've got a lot of money burning a hole in their pocket. They'll be wanting to bring in a marquee signing, and Mahrez is seen as that. Now, if this is the case and Arsenal are interested in Mahrez, and it was said that maybe they more be moving for someone like Mahrez in the summer, they may have to move very quickly if they are going to get this deal done. But again, who knows with Arsenal what they're thinking at the moment. I really find it really hard to call, really hard to read with Arsenal because of this ongoing situation with Ozil and Alexis Sanchez. So those are your big transfer rumours today. Don't forget later on Arsenal taking on Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. I'm looking forward to that game. We'll be interested to see if Walcott starts in that. If he doesn't, surely he's on his way out, possibly to Southampton. But thanks for watching the show today. I'm about to go and see my son get on. Let's hope we can deal with Millwall. You know what? It's so quiet around here. I remember back in the day coming down here, he had to be like this. You know what I mean? We'll be back tomorrow.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.